Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And by the end of this video, I'm going to have shown you how you can increase sales for your social media marketing agency just by making a few small tweaks and additions to your current portfolio. So if that sounds perfect for you, make sure you stick around to the end of this video. Now, for those of you thinking, who's this guy on my screen and why should I listen to him? Then my name's Ross Welch and I currently own 4 businesses. One of them is a social media marketing agency, another is a video production business, and the other 2 is a rental business and an online learning platform where we help entrepreneurs achieve their business goals. We have our own studio, I employ a team of people, and we work for global clients all over the world and work on some really amazing projects. So it's fair to say I know a thing or two when it comes to growing a business. And I've made it my mission on this channel to give more away for free than most people would have you pay for. So if that does sound like something that you want to see more content like this, if you find it useful, then please smash that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community. Now, let's get straight into the reason you're here. How can you increase sales for your social media marketing business? Well, here's the thing. You only need to add 1 or 2 things, and we call these secondary services because the bulk or the core service offering of what you do right now is, of course, social media and campaigns. Generally speaking, it's quite core surrounding those 2 services. So whether you're scheduling content for your clients and organically posting it, or you're running ads, or you're doing other types of social media management services, there's always more things that you can add. And it's always about understanding what your clients' current situation is and what goal is it they're trying to achieve. Now, for most of you, you're probably thinking, well, okay, we know where they want to make more sales, hence why we're running ads for them on Facebook, Instagram, those kind of things. And it's all about driving traffic to them. That's fine. But the question you have to ask is who is creating that content? And this is the key factor that most social media marketing agencies aren't doing, and that is covering the content creation aspect. Now, when we came into the social media world, we actually did it backwards. So our primary business is our video production business, where we create social content and adverts for other clients, but we didn't actually do anything to implement them. We would give them the video and then they would post it, or they would try to run an advert, and typically it was very unsuccessful. So for us, we came across this the other way, where we thought, well, why don't we just offer social media marketing services and then we can provide a full 360 package? And that's actually made the upsell process into video content and photo content so much easier. And so it's boosted our sales through Perspective Studios, which has increased our overall revenue and turnover because we've got more people who are willing to pay for our services in video production because they're going to get an end result. And likewise for you guys as social media marketing agencies, if you're not offering that service already, you're losing a huge chunk of money. And I know that because we focus on that service and we've seen an increase in our revenue. So there's every reason that by you adding video production or photography services to your portfolio, to that 360 client care angle, that you can't increase your turnover for your business. Now, some of you may again be asking, well, I don't know anything about video, I don't know anything about taking photos. So I'm going to give you a couple of sales tactics that you can use that explains the workflow of how you would move a client onto something like this, and also what you can do if you have no experience in using cameras and that's just not part of your getup. So firstly, your outreach methods will always stay the same, whether you're connecting through these people on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or email, or even phone calls. That whole process will still stay the same. The upsell point comes when you ask them, if you're running Facebook ads or content for them, you ask them to send over their assets, anything they've got at the moment that perhaps you are looking to edit down, or that they can send you, they can edit and send you a short video that they can use for advertising. It's at that point that it makes the perfect opportunity for the upsell, because a lot of companies will have very poor content or shoddy content that just doesn't really represent the brand, let alone take someone who's never heard of that business before and convert them into a paying customer or their biggest fan. And that's exactly what I mean about helping yourself, because you're going to help yourself even more because your ads are going to perform so much better due to having bespoke tailored content that actually serves a purpose. And there's a couple of agencies who are already doing this. Hamby Media are absolutely smashing this as well. They produce the content, they run the ads, and as a result, they get a much better return on investment, but they're able to scale their business really quickly as well because they've got an extra revenue stream and they're not just letting that fall by the wayside side or letting the client deal with that through someone else. They're actually handling all of that themselves. So at that point where you ask the client for some assets that you can use in their advertising campaigns and they send them over, if it's not good quality, and you have to be honest with yourself, if it's not good quality, have that conversation with them and say, look, these won't perform very well because the quality isn't there, or this video that you've sent over is 2 minutes long and it's not optimized for ads. It doesn't have anything appealing. In the first 3 seconds of the video is so important because the user will capture their attention and they will make the decision whether or not they want to watch the rest of the video. Now, if that video that they've sent you over doesn't engage you instantly, then again, your ads aren't going to perform as well as they should do. So you can provide added value to that customer so they can get better returns on their investment with you. And then all you need to do is just tell them your pricing and what you're proposing to them. So in the instance of they send over the assets and they're not good enough for the ads, or they're not going to perform very well, have that frank conversation with the client and say, look, we are going to have much better chance of results if we actually created some fresh content that's going to engage your audience and turn someone who's never heard of you into a paying customer. Is that something you'd be willing to have a chat about? And then you can talk them through the process from there. Talk them through the costs involved for a day of filming and a day of editing, or however long it's going to take you to even edit their existing content and turn that into top quality, high performing ads. And don't forget, with your ads themselves, they're obviously ranked between quality of below average, above average, or average, those kind of things. Now, if you've got a piece of content that Facebook is saying is above average, then it's going to perform much better naturally. So keep these things in mind. For those of you who are saying, well, I have no idea how to use editing software or even how to use a camera, then simply outsource this stuff. We work with many agencies who have no experience in cameras, or nor do they want to spend the time learning how to make a really good video or creative advert. So we work with those guys where they outsource that production. Now, we can work as a white label for many social media marketing agencies where they send us the products if it's a product-based business, or we go on site, and as far as the client is aware, we're working for you guys. And there's many other production companies that would do the same thing, and it's a great way for you to then take a cut off the top of that. So we would give you our rates so that you know what you're working with. You would give those to the client, so when you're saying to them, you know, we need to create some more content for you, it's going to be a day of filming, a day of editing, you're thinking, well, we're charging £1,000, so you're going to charge the client £1,200, so you can take a cut off the top of that. The client's happy with that, we go and create the content, hand that back over to you, you run the ads, you absolutely smash your ROAS, and they get an amazing return on investment, and everyone's happy at the end of the day. And this might sound really simple, but so many agencies aren't doing it. And for us, this has worked extremely well, even though we've come at it from a backwards engineering point of view. But when I look at other agencies who are implementing video content as a strong secondary service into their business, and when they use it in this workflow of selling social media management services, getting the client assets, and then pitching the video content or the photo content, it's such a strong way of helping your client achieve better results and better goals so that you can increase your revenue and hit your business goals. Please don't underestimate the power of using this strategy. And again, you can always outsource this stuff, team up with some local filmmakers who are willing to work as a white label for you. And it's just such a strong thing that you can provide for your clients that's going to make you even more valuable in your clients' eyes. If you found this video useful, please do hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on so you get updated every time we release more videos. I think this is probably one of our first social media marketing videos, so it's really important that you let us know in the comments whether you enjoyed this or if you would like to see any other videos like this. On this channel, we've been quite focused on business in general or filmmaking, so if you want to get more tips on how you can grow your social media marketing agency, then make sure you let us know in the comments below. Smash that subscribe button. Until next time, peace.